Do you know what is to be a real priest? Priest is a voice of your conscience. He's a voice of your heart, of your rationale. And in old time, when the priest delivered sermons, it was like a thunder and lightning. His sermons shook the foundation of the earth and brought down the grace from heaven, because he was a speaker of God, and everybody was trembling when he was delivering the speech. St. John of Chrysostom, he ended up his life in exile in Armenia because he was speaking truth about the emperor and his perverted wife. St. Athanasius, he was his whole life is spending in exile. And he stood up for the church, and he was a pillar of the church, speaking the truth. And is there any saint who would not suffer whole life? Look at the missal of our Holy Church. This confessor, these martyrs, these virgins, they are stood up for their faith to the end. And nothing would make them to deny their true holy faith. And look at you now, modern Catholics, good for nothing. Salt without flavor, to be thrown away. Look at your priests. What is the joy all about? They celebrate the hell where they head toward. And there is no way to bring them to their senses. All in past, all these sacrifices, all this ringing the bells of humanity, of the perfection of humanity, it's muffled. It's not there anymore. It's orgy now. It's orgy. And the problem is, you like it. That's all you need. This filthy existence of your petty, and you don't know how petty you are. Yes, I'm very angry with the faithful people who are worse than animal, because God tried you from your place of worm, being a worm. He tried to elevate you to his throne, equal to him. And now look at you. Who are you now? Mocking God and directing God and using God as your donkey to ride on. It was Christ who was riding the donkey. Now donkey is riding Christ, and you are that donkey. I don't know what to say. Christ is a shepherd of his sheep, and there was no any beast, brainless animal in his flock. We are called lamb or sheep because we know the shepherd's voice, we recognize the voice, and we go after that. Beasts or donkeys don't. They are self-existent. They are their own masters. And from all kinds of beasts, they turn into goats. And do you know what is typical to goats? They try to lead the sheep. And yes, you do it. You do it very well. Many beasts turn into goats, try to lead the flock, and they do it. And this brainless sheep go after these goats to the beasts. How long it will take to understand you? Where are you? Where your new Catholic Church is? Excuse me? I was invited from Armenia to France, to this Emmanuel community, and I heard myself the lectures, how they say that this new church is a new Pentecostal movement. It absolutely has nothing to do with the old church. This is Luciferian revolution. It was there, now on earth. Vatican II is a Luciferian rebellion on earth. And this is the last battle. Again, I'm telling you, you take the side, Lucifer's side of Christ's side, and do not speak in the name of Roman Catholic Church, because that church is holy. And you are not. You don't even have a notion. You don't even have a notion what a holiness is. And you don't know any job to be holy. It is not an easy job. It is self-mortification, and it is is in this world, not being of this world. It is absolutely being absent from this society, and with the mortified senses, sacrificed in all, which you are not capable of. So, but guess what? God is okay giving you this deceitful place, this abominable place, according to your senses, because He hates you. God hates you, you heard me, and God will damn you to hell. And you don't say God is merciful. God is merciful, whoever is merciful to His passions. Whoever is compassion has this conscious of humanity, to be human, has this conscious to understand that God intends to make us from human, changing our nature to God. Look at yourself. You are lower than human because you don't do any job to be elevated to God, to be God. You pretend you are something, but you are nothing. Everything is superstition, everything is perverted, everything is upside down. Like I said, the only thing is lock yourself in your apartment. Read again everything. Buy all canon laws, Catholic codes of law from Trent. Learn it by heart. And consider twice. Where are you? Who is your priest? And what you have to do next.